Good evening, everyone. My name is Dave Hansen. I'm one of your deputy city managers. I have 5 departments that I'm responsible for. 2 of them are engineering related, that's public utilities and public works. I also have the finance department, I have the management services and your budget, and I also have communications and information technology. And neighborhood navigation SSD dredging projects fall within our purview of public works. But it's a multi-staff operation to accomplish something of this magnitude. And for anybody who's ever participated in a neighborhood dredging project independently, they know how much time it takes you when you do get involved in doing that. I'm accompanied tonight by various members of my engineering staff, as well as one of our consulting engineer, who happens to be one of your neighbors, and Tom Langley's back there. Let me just get something right out in the up front. I've looked at whether or not Tom, being one of your waterfront property owner neighbors, I think you live in your mom's house and your dad's house, and thank gosh you're still here and doing it. I've looked at that from a conflict of interest, and I feel like you probably receive an unfair advantage by having someone in your neighborhood cautiously, carefully watching the process and being involved in the process. Should that become an issue, please feel free to give me your comments and substantive support for opposing opinion, and I'll look at it very carefully. But with that out of the way, my job tonight is to provide information to all the waterfront property owners and any other of Witchduck Bay, the Thoroughgood area, and any other neighborhoods that may have been invited here, because we find that other waterfront neighborhoods, we call them waterfront neighborhoods, that may be contemplating a dredging project, we'll find out when these public information meetings go down, and they'll attend, and they'll take some notes and go back and tell their neighbors about what this program is. They'll share the information that they get here. They'll find out there's a huge website on vbgov.com that you can go into hot topics. You can go to dredging, neighborhood dredging, you can pull it down, and you can see, good Lord, there has to be over 50 different briefings that are on that website that walks you through the process in other neighborhoods and stuff like that. This briefing that I will give you tonight will also be posted probably first thing tomorrow morning. Just so that if it's not there already, but it'll be available for you to pull down and share with your neighbors, or to review and pose your questions. How did this program come about? Well, in my prior life, I've been with the city. I'm in my 8th year as your deputy city manager. In my prior life, I was a colonel in the United States Army Corps of Engineers. I was a Norfolk Engineer District Commander. I'd been in the job in 2001 for about 60 days when the phone rang, and I picked it up. And there was this rough voice on the other end and said, "Are you the new colonel?" I said, "Yes, sir, I am." "Well, I'm Vice Mayor Lewis Jones, and I want you to come see me." So in 2001, then Vice Mayor Jones, now Vice Mayor Jones, called me to join him in a little flat bottom boat, and for 2 days made me ride around the Lynn Haven, specifically in the western branch, most of it, in every cove here. Well, I didn't really know a lot of what I was looking at, because I had just moved into the area in 2000, and I was a director of public works at Fort Eustis in a 1-year assignment before I was put in command in Norfolk. But your vice mayor, now my vice mayor, put his finger in my chest and said, "I want you to figure out a way to help our waterfront owners reclaim their navigable waterways in their backyards, so that they retain the value of their homes, of their investments, and their legacies." And so He made a great impression on me. And as the Corps of Engineer Commander at the time, in 2001 to 2003, I actually started to figure out this process and worked with the city of Norfolk in the Lafayette River in a place called Crab Creek, and developed the process, the initial process, of how to get a community to come together and to help provide for themselves, with the assistance of the city of Norfolk, a dredging project that did exactly that, that reclaimed their navigable waterways to the back docks and bulkheads and piers of the individual homeowner properties. Now, it was different. They had their nuances. Lord knows there was no standard operating procedure or manual that you could pick up and all of a sudden read in there that you go step 1 to step 2 to step 5 on the process to do this. But little did I know that in 2005, my family was going to say, we love it here. You just want to go on and keep playing Army, you go ahead, but we're staying here. I retired, and 4 months later, Jim Spoor hired me to be one of his deputy city managers. Well, you can only imagine my face, my surprise, when less than a month after being deputy city manager, my door of my office was darkened by, once again, Vice Mayor Lewis Doe said, I want you to keep working on this project. I know what you did in Norfolk. So, with the staff's assistance and the lawyer's assistance and the environmentalist assistance, we've been working diligently to create this program.